So, I am leaving the UK. I'm yet another young, ambitious individual that's decided to pack his bags and leave the country that he was born in. I am leaving this once great country for many reasons that you would probably share with me, to be honest. I'm going to go through them in this video, but I am one of many that is leaving, that is breaking the programming that is put towards us in this bubble in which everyone in the UK unfortunately lives. When you go on holiday and you return, it's always the same stuff. Back to reality, back to normality, back to the grey concrete slog of this country. I've listened to many people, a lot of people who used to comment on this channel. This channel used to be up before. I took a step back and now I am back, giving my opinions as I see fit, because it's my channel. But there'll always be haters and trolls that try and bring you down. And a common one they said was, the grass isn't always greener. Well, I can tell you, the grass is greener. I've been abroad, I've been to different places. You cannot change my mind on that. You cannot change my outlook. You cannot change my belief that it is better elsewhere. If you think logically and rationally, it is. Now, I'm going to say something that is actually quite interesting, just really blow your mind. It's easier for me to get a job in a particular country, which I'm going to, and I will reveal what country I'm going to in my next video. But it's easier for me to get a job in that country and live a great lifestyle than it is here. During the days when I'm off work or when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not occupied, there is no lifestyle here. There is nothing here. No one my age seems to be ambitious. There'll be the rare occasional person, but that hasn't quite matched my ambition. I drive around some days, as that's the only thing there is to do. I drive around and all I see is people who look ill, druggies, people stumbling out the pub. I see fat people, and I'm not joking. I think a society in which you can't keep your physique or your body in check is just doomed to fail. Overindulgence into instant gratification, that summarises this country. I see old people, which is nothing wrong with them, whatever, but I'm a young person. I don't want to be surrounded by old people who, in all fairness, have negative beliefs that they have passed down. And the same people passing these beliefs down are the ones telling me, and you guys, if you're young watching this, to stay. It's the classic tall poppy syndrome. People in this country, people do not like to see you do better than them. It highlights their own fears. It highlights their own insecurities. You try and leave your country, the UK. You try and leave. Watch the amount of pushback you'll face. There's two major points that I want to touch on in today's video. The first one is that there is no room to grow as an individual. If you are a young man watching this video, you're interested in self-help, personal development, because to be honest, the older generations have let us down. I said to someone in my family, I said that how can young men aspire to be anything greater than the standards set by their fathers? If the acceptable standard is going to the pub, getting hammered, getting in fights, being very egotistical without any justification, is that a standard that young people are going to want to escape, if that is the standard, if that's all they know? No, it's not. Luckily and thankfully, I have a good head on my shoulders to see through the nonsense, and I've had very good parents that have brought me up and keep me protected from wider society. But everyone hates each other here, and if you try and self-develop and grow, they'll hate you too. You'll lose everything. You think your friends are your friends? They're not, because as soon as you ditch the pub, they ditch you. You think the teachers know any better? No. They're teaching political concepts. Schools are indoctrinating kids. Wokeness is rampant here. Illegal immigration is rampant here. The government don't care about the citizens, which is clear. There's potholes everywhere. To live in this country, to breathe in this country, it will cost you. You can't step out, besides going for a walk, you cannot step outside without spending money. You want to go for a drive, well, there's only so many times you can go for a drive. You've got to refill your car. You spend money every time you move that car. And then once you're done in a horrible office job, working 9 to 5 in a role that's going to be replaced by AI, so I hope people understand and are waking up to that your job isn't going to be here. AI will take over the office jobs, and then what are you going to do? Jay was right. I don't want this video to be entirely negative, but the video tone summarizes the state of this country. And there is no hope. There is no saving it. There is no saving this country. Something when I started my channel early on said is, don't try and fix Britain, save yourself. I was deeply interested in politics, trying to save it, but the same people you try and help don't want help. They don't want change. If you're hating on me, or if you're going to leave hate comments, or if you're going to be a troll, which is a despicable human existence, if you're going to leave comments and hate, and maybe not explicitly hate, but you're still going to leave hate anyway, you're not going to be supportive of me or what I say on this video, then that is the problem. You are the problem. The UK can't save itself because the UK is doomed to fail. The UK cannot, England, Britain cannot save itself because of the people here living here. And anyone in their minority who wants to actually change things gets shouted down because everyone's addicted to negativity. We've bought into this 9 to 5 hyper individualistic society. Look, I maybe sometimes think I was born in the wrong generation, but there is no community anymore. Walk around the streets, try saying good morning to anyone, you barely get a smile. Everyone's faces are rock solid. They won't smile. They won't do anything. You could be as nice as you are to their face, but most of them aren't having it. And that's because fundamentally everyone in this country knows that there is something wrong, but you've got to be brave enough to change it. So there's no room to grow as an individual here. You try anything, you get shouted down. You do anything, you get excluded from things. I guess that's kind of how it is in most Western countries, but worse here. This isn't the worst country to be born in, obviously not. But in terms of mental attitude, it's a pretty bad country to be in. A lot of the cities here are dumps. And it's a decaying social situation, which was the next point. If I tried and did anything politically, which I've tried before, I could have the best intentions and actually make a change and actually do things and wake people up, yet you'll still get shouted down by people who are supposedly meant to be on your team. You know, the people that say Britain is for the English, or Britain is for Britain, people born here, the native. This country is no longer like a political thing. It's a psyche, mindset, mentality thing. And to be honest, I think this country deserves it. It deserves it. And if you want to stay here, be prepared to deal with the consequences. Take it on the chin and deal with it. You are where you decide to be. And that's where the main message of this video needs to come from. You are in charge of your life and your reality. You've bought into many thought loops. You have bought into many habits and behaviours that you've been brought up by. You've been conditioned. And sometimes I do feel sorry for the NPCs walking around there that are so conditioned, have invested heavily into their, well, it's not even their belief systems, but the belief systems given to them. Sometimes I feel sorry, but other times I don't. I'm like, well, I was born in the same situation as you and I'm making a change. So in the next video, I'm going to reveal where I'm going. I'm going to reveal some of my plans. But this video is kind of a comeback video. I'm going to continue speaking about self-growth, self-mastery, building great things and changing the world. Because that is my ambition. And it can't be done in the UK. You've got to move out. How many people in your hometown where you've been born have actually left the hometown? Some people don't even leave the country. Some people never go on holiday. Pretty sad, because these people that are stuck in generational cycles, parents are doing great disservices to their children. If your life has been like this, don't ruin it for your kids. This is what I see, like a lot of the people here don't actually like their kids, don't actually like their children. But anyway, we're gonna go now, and I will catch you later when I upload.